Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with NBA free agency recap day 3. We today was kind of light on the NBA free agency signings, but I am still going to go and dive into them. So the first signing I'm going to bring up is Avery Bradley re-signs with the Clippers, 2 years, 25 million. This is a good signing on the sense that Jerome Robinson, I don't think will be ready to start to be an NBA caliber starter at the beginning of the season, so it gives him time to develop. Also, if you're the Clippers, people think that this Clippers team is going to be making the playoffs. I just don't see it with Shea Alexander, Jerome Robinson, Avery Bradley, Marcin Gore shit. I know it's Marcin Gore Todd, but I can't. I just call him Marcin Gore shit. Tobias Harris and others. But I just don't see this team making the playoffs. I see them being like a 10th or 11th seed, if you want the honest truth. But this is a good signing for the Clippers. Gives them an NBA starting caliber shooting guard. Michael Carter Williams signs a 1 year, $1.6 million deal with the Houston Rockets. I don't expect him to really play that much. I kind of expect him just to go and be a reserve or play in the D League. Um, and Michael Carl Williams, he's a bust. I mean, he's just a big draft bust. He was selected like 11th overall from the 76ers. I mean, where the hell has his career have gone? Has gone. So, yeah, he's just a bust. I don't expect him to do anything for Houston. Uh, Jeff Green, you see on his jersey it says the land, but actually he'll be joining the nation's capital. He has signed a deal with the Washington Wizards, my Washington Wizards, 1 year, $2.5 million deal. And my reaction, this isn't bad at all for us. It actually gives us a good bench player, which I like. Because to me, our bench was horrifically bad last year. So, I mean, they're signing bench players. So, Jeff Green, I mean, we do have four small forwards now, which I kind of don't like. Our draft pick, I forget his name because, to be honest, he's going to be playing in the D League. So, I just really think this is a decent signing. The only thing is that where the minutes are going to come. Are they going to maybe go Wall, Porter, like when Jeff Green's in the lineup? Will they go like Wall, Otto Porter Jr., Jeff Green, Marcus Morris, and Mahimi? I mean, even though Mahimi better not be our starting center at all. They better get someone better than him. That's all I'm gonna say. But about that. But I think this is a good signing. I know I'm harping on this a lot, but it is my Wizards, so I'm going to take my time with them. But I think this is a good signing for us. Dwight Howard, even though it won't happen until July 6th, has decided to sign with my Washington Wizards, and I am happy. And the reason why I'm happy about this is because for two reasons. One, there's not going to be a lot of pressure on Dwight Howard. He's probably, to be honest, the fourth best player in this team right now, behind Wall, Beal, and Otto Porter Jr. Two, it gives us a starting center. We actually have a legit starting five that can compete in the playoffs. John Wall, Bradley Beal, Otto Porter Jr., Marcus Morris, Dwight Howard. I think this is a great starting five. And now we have Jeff Green coming off the bench along with Kelly Oubre Jr., Austin Rivers. I mean, I really like this bench. He ain't that bad coming off the bench. I just didn't really want him starting. I mean, this is actually not. This is. I mean, Ernie Grunfeld actually made me happy today. He made two good moves. We also signed Johnny Bryant. He's just gonna be playing in the D League, but I mean, this is a good move by the Washington Wizards. I am really happy right now with my Washington Wizards. Tyreek Evans goes ahead and signs a 1 year, $12 million deal with the Indiana Pacers. Um, I I knew that the Pacers were either going to get him or Will Barton. This is an excellent move. If Tyreek Evans plays like he did last year on the Grizzlies, uh, Indiana could be a dark horse for the Eastern Conference Finals. So I really think this is a good move by the Indiana Pacers. I believe he will be either the sixth man or being a starter, in my opinion. Wow, Nito resigns with the Jazz, 2 years, $4.4 million. Backup point guard. I guess this is a good move. I do think that the Jazz are kind of weak at point guard, outside Ricky Rubio, if you want the honest truth. So, but to bring him back as a backup, I mean, it's not really a big issue with me. Dante Exum re-signs with the Jazz as well, 3 years, $33 million. I do think he's being overpaid. I am not a big Dante Exum fan. He's going to be coming off the bench for them, basically. So, I do believe in Quinn Snyder. He has approved Exum a lot, Dante Exum, but um, I think he's a kind of a borderline bust if you want the honest truth. Picked fifth overall. But I suppose it's a good sign having him come off as a backup point guard, as your backup point guard if you're the Utah Jazz. He's familiar with Quinn Snyder's system, so I suppose it's a good signing. Kevin Looney signs with the Warriors, re-signs with the Warriors, 1 year, $1.6 million. I really don't have an opinion on this, because as long as the Warriors' big four, big five, is healthy, it doesn't really matter who the hell is on the Warriors bench because they're going to win the damn title every year. So that's my opinion about this. Wilson, we did have a trade today. Wilson Chandler got traded to the 76ers. This was the Nuggets traded him to clear cap space so they could sign Will Barton and have a little bit more cap space as on top of that. The trade was Will Barton, a 2019 second round pick. The rights to the rights to swap the 2020 second round pick for cash considerations and like the minimum 50K. So I mean, this was a clear move just to move cap space. And to me, what this trade says is two things. One, the Nuggets just want to just clear cap space. That's not really the big thing. The 76ers are not going to be getting Kawhi Leonard. And this was probably plan B or C. And what this means is that the Lakers better damn well get Kawhi Leonard because the Sixers are really they're really not in it anymore. I mean, Wilson Chandler is going to be that two-way player that the Sixers were looking for. I don't really see the Celtics being really a player because really I don't think they're interested in him, if you want my honest truth. You could have a dark horse like maybe Minnesota, like Milwaukee, maybe like a Detroit or Pelicans jump in there and snatch him up. Maybe the Clippers trade for him, but I don't know. I just really don't see the 76ers getting Kawhi now. So I see Kawhi either going to LA or staying in San Antonio for the whole year, or a dark horse team snatching him up. Not involving the Celtics or 76ers. So, one other thing I want to talk about that I just want to get on, just talk about very quickly. Jimmy Butler said he will not be signing an extension with the Timberwolves, and primarily because of immature players. He specifically named the younger players, like Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. And Andrew Wiggins I could see, but Karl Anthony Towns I can't. To me, this isn't really a big deal because he didn't request a trade. He just basically, I think what he's trying to say is, this is a message to the young players, get your act together. Because the Timberwolves, they made the playoffs for the first time in a long time last year, but they basically got gentlemen swept, basically. So, in 5 against Houston. And for the Timberwolves last year, it came down to the last game. Like, if they lost that game, they would have not been in the playoffs. But if they would, but since they won that game against the Nuggets, they got into the playoffs. But to me, it's just a message to the young guys like Wiggins, Cat. Just get your crap together, or get your shit together, rather. But to me, that's all that means. He also said that he wants to play with Kyrie Irving in the Eastern Conference in 2019. We'll see if that stays true, but I'm not worried about 2019 right now. So that's basically what happened today in day 3 of NBA free agency. Thanks for watching the video. Once again, please like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. And thanks for watching the video again. And this is McD the Beast signing off.